watching Samuel B12.
All right. Ground ball. Vladdy. Over. They do it. The Blue Jays have won the division. The Blue Jays have won the division. Pop them if you got them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're watching Samuel B Experience.
Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samuel B12 Experience.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the show. Welcome into the party. Let's go. It is our #1 stream of 2. That's right. Today, it is doubleheader day. We're kicking it off here with the Jays and the Twins, and we're going to be following it up a little bit later with the Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers. A couple great games on tap for today, but it's the Jays back in their winning ways who are going to look to ride the tides, and it is so exciting. So happy to see the Jays figured out how to win a game, and man, we needed that one big time yesterday. The bats coming alive, the bats waking up. It was awesome, and if you missed it yesterday, oh man, it was so good. Valenzuela with a home run, Varsho with a home run. It was so good, and I'm so sorry we missed it, but we had to be on the ice, and we had some skating things to do, but we had a lot of fun doing what we had to do. But we are glad to be back here with all of you today. So what's up, Skittles? How's it going? Lala, welcome in. How's it going, Kevin? What's shaking, my man? Hey there, Ambrose Morgan, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Terry, good afternoon. Hello there. Let's keep going back. Who else am I missing? Bush, how's it going? Good to see you as well. Johnny, what's up from Montreal? Elok, what's up? Welcome in. I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad I'm happy too. But welcome in and thank you for that. It was a great win. Jay, what's going on? How's it going? Welcome in to the show. All right, Diamond, what's shaking? Welcome in. Everybody's popping in now. As you are popping in, make sure you hit that thumbs up as we get that squared away. And we're a little bit away from the opening pitch, but let's go down the starters for today's lineup. First, for the Twins, who are now 7-7, it's going to be Joe Ryan on the mound. He's 1-1 with a 4.40 ERA, 17 strikeouts. The lineup behind him for Minnesota, it's going to be Byron Buxton. We got Austin Martin. I wonder if he drives an Austin Martin. That would just be weird, eh? Luke Keschel, Ryan Jeffers, Josh Bell, Victor Carazzini, Trevor Larnach, Brooks Lee, and Ryan Kreider. I wonder if there's any relation to Chris Kreider. For the Blue Jays, it's Eric Lauer back on the mound. Lauer is 1-1, 4.91 ERA, 9 strikeouts. He did not have a good second outing. He pitched 1 inning and then was removed due to illness. So hopefully a bounce back game for EL for sure. George Springer leading the way, followed by Dalton Varsho. Vladdy Guerrero, he's going to be batting 3rd. We got Sanchez batting 4th. Davis Schneider returns in the 5th spot. Nathan Lucas in the 6th spot. Ernie Clement is going to play over at 3rd base today. He's hitting in 7. Jimenez and then Valenzuela. No Kuzmano Okamoto tonight. No Oak. Oak is getting a day off. He's not benched. He's just getting a rest day. Hey, user, what's up? Welcome in, Tyler. Thanks for joining us here today. So a good lineup here for the Jays. Lauer going to look to have a big bounce back game. And for everybody that was concerned, for everybody freaking out that the Blue Jays lost just a couple, well, when we look at the standings, it's not such a big deal. They're 2 games behind the Yankees. The Yankees who lost lost a couple here, 3 in a row losses for the Yankees. They are 8-5, so Toronto just 2 games back. So no sweat. It's early on, a long season to go, and it's going to have the peaks and valleys, the ups and downs, and all that stuff. You know how it goes. So welcome in. We're going to have a good one today. A big matchup here. The Blue Jays and the Twins going to look to get this one done and get it out. So again, as you're coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that like, and make sure you hit that follow and subscribe. Are you obsessed with the Yankees? Who's obsessed with the Yankees? I'm not obsessed with the Yankees. I'm just saying it because the Yankees right now are in that top spot. And everybody was freaking out about how much the Blue Jays are going to fall back to the Yankees. Trust me, I have so much more to do in my day than worry about the Yankees. Hey, Kyle, what's going on? Cards or Sox today? Sox have been struggling, so let's go with the Cards. Maybe the Cards will find their game today. Boston, you know, they're at the bottom of the division. So, yeah, maybe the Cardinals will take it. They have a couple of wins in a row. Let's go with the Cards. Once we get everyone back from injuries, we'll be 100% back. That's right. Do we know Kirk will not be in the lineup, Mason, for probably another 5 weeks or so. So it was a 6-week minimum that he was going to be out. Hey, Carol, what's going on? Ready for another great game? Absolutely. Cannot wait for it. Cannot wait. Hey, Billy. And again, doubleheader today. Blue Jays Twins immediately followed by the Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers. Is hockey coming to an end? We're going to break down all the playoff potential scenarios in that one. The Ottawa Senators right now are up 1-0 over the Islanders, so that could have playoff implications. We're going to be watching it all done. Kevin, I appreciate that so very much. So very much. I will, Lala. Had a bit of a lunch. Don't really have a dinner plan, so we'll have to figure that one out in between. I might have to make some like chicken nuggets or something to munch on during the Leaf game. But yeah, we'll get it ready to go. It's going to be a fun one tonight. A couple of games, of course. The Leafs and the Panthers doesn't mean much, but we need the Panthers to win because Toronto trying to secure that last spot, that 5th spot to keep their draft pick alive. Great game yesterday. Rookie hits his first Varsho. Yeah, it was a good game yesterday. Big game. Glad to see a couple of guys getting the bats going. Hey, Andrew, welcome in. Getting the bats going is so important. Yeah, for some reason, I'm still sad over the World Series. Hey, Mason Jar, that's okay. You're allowed to be sad over that. You're allowed to be sad over it because it's going to make you want to get back there, right? It's going to make you want this team to be well and get back there so we can feel that rush of emotions all over again. It's an interesting day here in Toronto for those of you that are not in the city. The sun is shining. It looks gorgeous outside, but it's a little cool. It's a little cool. Hey, Joe, what do you know? Welcome into the show. But it is a nice day here in Toronto. I just wish the weather is a little bit more consistent. We're going to get a ton of rain this week, so enjoy it. Well, you can. My pregame score guess 9-2 Blue Jays. Whoop, whoop. Skittles going with the 9-2 prediction. What are your pregame predictions? Drop it in the chat. Saturday night, pizza night. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll get some za. Maybe a little bit of a za. Hey, Guy, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. 7-4 Jays. Big scores. Everyone's going big scores. Abracadabra's going 6-4. Kevin's going 6-3. Wow, everybody's like, these Jays are back. They are back, and their bats are going to keep it going. Little BK tonight. Nice. I can't go wrong with BK. There you go. Sean says 5-4. Going 5-4 as the Blue Jays take the field. They're going to make their way out. And again, a little bit of a different look. No Okamoto today. Ernie Clement over at third base. 11-5 Blue Jays. He's just going a big score. 11-5, 6-1. I'll be honest with you. I hope it's not like 11-5, something crazy, because that's going to make us go longer and longer, and we'll have another stream to hop over to. I was scared when the Jays went down 4 in the first 2 innings. That is always frightening. Turkey Truck, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Brennan, what's up? Go Sens, go. Wanting those Sens to bring it home, right? Bring it home for the Sens. We got stuff. Eric Lauer, big number 5-6 on the mound for the Blue Jays. We hope he's feeling so much better. 11 strikeouts per 9 innings. Of course, he pitched great in his first game. Would love to see him pitch more like he did in that first one. That nasty illness that was going through the team just really, really, really gross and impacted his second start, making sure he only pitched 1 inning. So hopefully we get him to go a long way today. It's going to be important. Hey, Alan, how's it going? Bellattainment, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Juju, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Thank you all. So it's going to be a nice outing here, and we want to see these bats continue to go. We want to see these Blue Jay bats continue to do what they do as we are getting things set and ready to kick them off. Oh man, we need a big one. We need a big game, a big effort here for the Blue Jays. Step right up, step right up. It is just about time to get this game underway. Let's go Blue Jays. A little pat on the back. Buxton gonna step in, and Buxton is gonna be good to go. And I gotta make one more change here. Here. Woo. First pitch, and that's going to be slashed foul. Eric Lauer getting that flu really bad. Do I have to do... You know, I made an adjustment earlier today, and it worked fine, and now it's not working here. This is going to be popped up. Foul territory. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going to make that catch. Trying to fix this. Here comes Austin Martin. Austin Martin, the number 2 hitter, gonna step in. He's gonna swing at that first pitch. Called strike. Why doesn't want to give me... Strike call there. Like it. Sorry, I apologize. I know I'm messing you all up changing this around, but I'm trying to get it back to where it should be here. What is happening? Okay, there we go. Here's the 1-2. Catches a corner. Strike 3. Gonna strike him out. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. Nicely nice. Sam's okay. Sam's okay. Hey, Mr. Buck, welcome in. Yeah, W, he was pretty good. Interesting. I wonder why. Kershaw going to take curveball in for ball number 1. We were trying to make an adjustment here that was working earlier today, but for some reason now it does not want to work. This one comes in, catches the top of the strike zone. Valenzuela wants to challenge it. This is a good challenge here. Hey, Johnny, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is a good challenge. Let's see if he gets the call. And he will. That's going to be strike. Carson, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So Valenzuela with the challenge. Call is overturned. We like that. Feeling frisky and a nice overturn. 1-1 is the count. Lauer to Kershaw up high. That one way up high. Way up high. Got to settle it down, Lauer. Just find that strike zone. You'll know, he knows what's up. He knows what's up. Lauer delivers. This is going to be popped up straight away, center field underneath it. And Varsho makes the catch. 1, 2, 3. The Blue Jays going to the bottom. It's going to be Springer, Varsho, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here we go. Blue Jays are on their way. Easy peasy. That's right. Hey, Joshua, easy peasy. That's exactly what the Blue Jays need to do, and they got it going on. Good first inning. Good pitching by Lauer. They're moving it right through. Now, Valenzuela, the rook, the youngster, his first home run yesterday. He said, when asked, how did it feel? He said, it felt great. He said he barely felt the connection, barely felt the contact. It just flew off of his bat, which is always so good to hear. Hey, Victor, what's going on? Welcome in. Mr. Buck, I was thinking the same. Jays are going to get going. I would have played Okamoto to get him going. The problem, Mr. Buck, with Oak is he has really been struggling, right? A ton of strikeouts, and he does have some hits. That's not to say he's not hitting, but he's got 20 strikeouts right now. 50 at-bats, 20 strikeouts. That is a lot of strikeouts. All right, Georgie, he's getting that bat ready. Springer's getting ready to step up, step in here. Welcome, Georgie. Let's get the things going. Junior Jays, what's up? Welcome in. So Valenzuela is going to be in that 9 spot, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do once he gets in there. But it's all going to be up to George Springer to start it off. And Georgie, what you got? What you got for us, Georgie? I like Springer a ton. He is awesome. Whoop, why did that just do that? The technology is playing jokes on us today. All right, here's Springer. Springer is set. First pitch to George. Swings. That one was outside. He ripped right through it. And I think, well, it will. Okay. So it'll give us, so now I got to make some tweaks here. We kind of fixed what was going on. Here's the 0-1. Pitch coming in outside. He lays off that one. All right, so I just got to make a couple tweaks here. It's going to get a little awkward. This one going to miss. 2-1. 2-1. Good pitch. All right, we're trying to make some adjustments on the fly here. Inside, stepping away. Fouls that one off. 3-2. Good job. Come on, Georgie, staying alive, bringing it to a full count. Let's go. Mega, what's going on? Welcome, and the slime needs to be bigger. Here's the pitch inside. Did he go around? They're going to check. No, he did not. Springer is going to walk. So good job there. Springer is going to walk. And Varsho is going to make his way up now. Varsho, that big home run yesterday, absolutely crushed it. You saw this one inside. And Springer is going to make his way down to first base. So first pitch to Varsho, that one's going to miss as well. Keep the balls coming. Keep the balls moving around. Hey, Little Legends, what's going on? No, Juju. Here's the pitch. This one going to be popped up. This foul going territory. Can they get it? No play on that one. Good pop up there. Good play. That one went sky high. sky high. Varsho now 1-1. The slime, the slime. Here's the pitch. Just catches a corner. Really nice pitch there by Ryan. Strike called, 1-2. Little conversation going on as Jesus Sanchez talking bunt strategies there. Here's the pitch, gonna be popped foul. Oh no, it's in play. It lands, fair ball. Fair. Oh, foul. Come on, umpire. That looked good. Hey, Bon, what's going on? Welcome in. Yo, how's it going? Welcome in. Good weekend so far. Very good weekend so far. This one was popped up, and it looked so close. So close. And nope, on the replay, it is just foul. Just foul. That was pretty crazy, though. So here's Varsho, set the 1-2. Ryan taking a long look. Here's a pitch. Oh, he hit this one a ton. This has a chance, and it's out of here. Another home run for Varsho. Let's go. A 2-run shot, and Toronto is up 2-0 here to start this game. What a blast from Varsho. He just absolutely got all of this one, and it sails over the fence. What a nice shot by Varsho. Oh, man. He just absolutely smashed that. 2-0 Blue Jays. Varsho in back-to-back games. What a blast. That was great. Absolutely great by the Varsh. Now here comes Vladdy Guerrero. Vladdy's stepping up here now. Gotta watch out for Vladdy. This pitch is just gonna miss. Goes to 1-1. A good pitch there. So close. So close. Vladdy gonna hit this one over to third base. A high throw pulls him off, but he's gonna be out. So Vladdy grounds out. Good try there. Good try for sure. But man, he absolutely, Varsho just absolutely tattooed that fastball, knocked it out. That was absolutely amazing. Absolutely a phenomenal shot. Here comes Sanchez now. Sanchez is going to step up. Thank you for hitting those subscribes, by the way. Appreciate that. What a shot. This one going to be in there. Called strike. Sanchez in 12 games, a 278 average. Takes this one up high. Going to go to 1-1. Oof. Ooh. That was absolutely wild. All right, I'm gonna have to leave it at this setting. I'm trying to find the most ideal setting. This is going to be popped up to center field. That fly ball is going to be caught. That's too bad. Want to see Sanchez really get himself going here. Let me give this a little refresh, see if this will pick it back up. It seems very slow today. Very slow. So here's Davis Schneider. Schneider takes first pitch inside. Schneider getting another start today. Hey, Storms, what's going on? Welcome in. Right, Storms, exactly. Elias, how's it going? Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Schneider 1-1. Schneider's got a big bat. We want to see it explode. We want to see it get it going. Hey there, Rick. We are good. Thank you so much. Feeling so much better. So much better. Whatever bug we had seems to be cleared. 1-2 as Schneider swings through that one. But yeah, whatever we were sick with all week is pretty much gone away. It's run its course, which is, I feel great. Got it from the clubhouse. Probably, I tell you, I was concerned earlier in the week. This one in there, strike 3 call. Schneider's going to strike out. There we go. End of the first. Blue Jays, though. Varsho taps a home run for 2. And it's 2-0 Blue Jays. What a great start. What a nice start, and good on the Jays for having some fun. So welcome in if you are just joining us. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that like, hit that subscribe or follow. Now, by the way, if you're watching over on YouTube, you will see in your, well, throughout the chat, you'll see certain folks have a little purple crown. Like Mega right now has a little purple crown. It says number 1. Well, we have, it's a little XP crown contest. The more you chat, the more you have fun, the more XP you earn, and the top 3 folks get a crown. So what we're going to do here today is whoever ends up in that top spot is going to win something. So whoever at the end of today's stream, whoever ends up in that number 1 spot is going to go home with something. He stole your crown. He did. That's what it's all about. Now you're wondering how you earn XP just by chatting along. Chatting earns you points. Super chats earns you points. All that fun stuff. The more you engage, the more points you earn, and it's calculated every few minutes. But right now, it's anybody's game. A whole lot of people are tied up there, and the system determines the tiebreaker. How? I have no idea. But that's right, Rick, good call. No spamming, though. No spamming, though. Legit conversations only. Hey, BW, Johnny Boy, Janice, thank you all for hitting that follow. You miss your hat. Miss your hat. Lisa, thanks for the follow. You lost it. Johnny Boy, oh, that sucks. Trust me, I know what that's like. It sucks so bad when you lose your favorite hat. It really, really does. I'm inkling, so there's one I'm looking to buy. And I'm teetering. I don't know if I should pull the trigger or not. Maybe I'll get you guys to convince me later because you guys are such bad influences on me. Here's the 2-0 coming in. Joshua, the big one from the Dodgers game, it was Kevin. Kevin took home the big prize so far. He's the big winner on the season in the early days. This one coming in just misses. Lauer to Jeffers. A little low. Jeffers right now at a 294 average. So he's looking good. 1,000 hot dogs. Oh my God, 100,000 hot dogs. When I saw that number, oh, this one is skied up. Center field, just back to the track, and Varsho's there, going to make that catch. 1 down. Thank you for that subscribe, Ethan Hawk. Welcome in. When I saw that number of how many hot dogs were eaten at that Toonie Tuesday hot dog game, oh, it made me nauseous. 100,000 plus hot dogs. My goodness, so gross, but yet so good. No, Bellatainment, not today, not today. Onyx almost won. Kevin was the big winner from our good friends at millstreet.shop, taking home the big baseball bat peppermill. That was absolutely amazing. You can watch all the playoffs. Oh, Ethan, it is my pleasure. Thank you so much for being back with us here this year. Hey, Jays fan, what's up? Norm, what's up? Welcome in. This one is going to be fouled back. 1-1 now on Bell. The big Peppa. The big Peppa. Kevin cheated. Rick starting all the conspiracy theories early. 33 inches. Yeah, Kevin, I spoke to them the other day. They were shipping it out, so I assume you'll probably get it early next week. I don't believe so, Bellatainment, but I am not sure. If you go to their website, millhouse.shop, you can probably find out all the information there. This is going to be flied up over by second base. Schneider going to make the catch. Two down, two down. Steele, thank you for the subscribe. Hey, Nathan, doing great. Thank you very much. Doing great. Jay, it was Varsho with a 2-run home run, a 2-run blast, which was awesome. So good to see. So here's the backup catcher, Carantini. He's going to step in here. Whoops. I'm breaking it. I'm breaking things. So here's Lauer, misses low. Go over to the Eric Lauer cam. Get the Lauer view. This one up high. Lauer trying to settle things down. Hey, Dallas, welcome in. Think Joe Ryan gets 3 more hits allowed? I think so for sure, one way. This one is going to be up high again. Lauer got to settle things down. Count goes to 3-1 here. Hey, Court, someone's hitting a home run with the Blue Jays tonight. So, Court, Varsho already got one. Varsho got one to put the Jays up. Lauer having a little problem here finding the strike zone. He's got to settle himself back down. Here's the 3-1, misses again. That's going to be a walk for Caratini. So with 2 down here, there's 1 on. Hey, Rod, love the Jays. Love these Jays. Laurie, what's going on? Why are they talking about the Big Oak? I missed the first pitch. So just they pulled him out today. He's having an off day. He's having a rest day. Struggling with so many strikeouts, struggling at the plate. So he's getting a little break in the action. Lauer going to pitch here to now Larnack, and that one is good for a strike. Just caught the top of the strike zone. So a good pitch there by Lauer. Lauer, who is definitely struggling a little bit, but this was a good one. Just caught that top corner. This one swing and a miss. Strike 2. Very nice. Lauer, Lauer, Lauer. Love to see them get it going. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody's hopping in now. Hey, Pickleball, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. Rick, I hope everything's going well with you guys after your appointments. Jonathan, what's up? Swing. This is hit sharply to Vladdy, who comes up with a big catch. Nicely done, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Can we flip over to the action cam? This one hit right to Vladdy. Oh, it doesn't really turn with them, but that's okay. Vladdy, a nice job there. So way to go, Vladdy, coming up with the big play. Sweet. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Doubleheader here tonight. Zabian, how's it going? Doubleheader tonight. Blue Jays now, Maple Leafs and Florida Panthers just after 7 o'clock. Coming up in the bottom of the second, Lucas, Clement, and Jimenez. Ernie, what a game he has had. Ernie Clement, we all know he's a fan favorite. We all know he is absolutely a wild child. He barks at the camera every time he can. But Ernie has taken over the team lead in hits in 52 at-bats. He has 15 hits, 1 more than Vladdy, 2 more than Jimenez, who's sitting at 13. He has 15 hits, 4 doubles, but only 4 RBIs. Want to get him some RBIs. The good news, in 52 at-bats, he only has 2 strikeouts. He's been seeing the ball very, very well. And at 52 at-bats, he is second, only behind George Springer. George Springer, 53 at-bats. Of course, Springer has 14 strikeouts. Okamoto just behind Ernie with 50 at-bats, and he has 20 strikeouts. So a great job by Ernie Clement getting the job done. Second in at-bats, leading the way in hits, very low in strikeouts. So he is the type of guy you want up in key situations. We're going to see him in just a minute. But first, Nathan Lucas. He's going to step in here. And what does Luke have for us here today? Need them to light up Joe. Want to get Joe lit up. I'm okay with that. Ryan stepping back out on the mound. Now Nathan Lucas, only a 105 average. Not a good one. Here's pitch 22. It's in there for a strike. That was a good pitch. Wow, this is very, very slow today. Very behind. It's almost a full pitch behind. Oh, he hits him on the back of the leg. He hits him. Charge the mound. He should charge the mound. So Lucas takes one for the team. He's going to find his way on base, right? If the bat isn't working, moving you over, take it in the back of the thigh. Thank you so much for the follow there, Merrick 500. Thank you so much. Welcome into the show. Newfie Man Dan, how's it going? Josh, welcome in, everybody. Bench clearing brawl, right? Bring them out. Hey, Lind, how's it going? So now Ernie almost gets hit. This one comes in on Ernie, and he pulls away, and it hits the nub of the bat. Almost hit the finger, but it just hit the nub. So strike one on Ernie. This one coming in, he's going to hit this one over to short. Scooped up, that's second base for one, to first in time for two. A rare play there by Ernie Clement, hitting into a double play. So the hit batter erased. Nathan Lucas takes a bruise for nothing. So here comes Andreas Jimenez, the shortstop for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, by the way, wearing their powder blues today. Jimenez is set. He's going to swing at the first pitch. Knock this one foul. 0-1. I think, Bella, it would probably get so confused, it probably wouldn't know what to do. Here's the 0-1, and this is going to be swung on again, and that's 0-2 now to Jimenez. So he's just coming in here. I like Jimenez's approach. I like how he is so clean on watching and patient. He's so good at the plate early in this season. Going to swing on this one again, defending that plate, hitting it down the first base. Going to be foul. I love it when the bullpens come running from the outfield. Yeah, they have a long way to go, and especially by the time they get there, nothing is happening, right? They make it all the way in, and then everything's set up. They got to walk all the way back out. That's pretty funny. This one is going to be up high. 1-2 now. Yeah, I miss Kirk too. I feel so bad for Kirky. I feel so bad for Kirk. Can't wait for when he is able to return in 4 or 5 weeks or so. He does not go around here. 2-2 evens up the count. Junior Sports, what's going on? Blue Jays don't have the team they had last year. They have most of the team. It's listen, it's a struggled start for sure, but they did it last year too. Don't worry, they'll come around as Jimenez pops this one up, foul down the third base side into the stands, about 12 rows up. Nice souvenir there. Got 10 dozen chocolate chip cookies. Oh my goodness, Dallas, that's a lot of cookies. Elias, that would be amazing. If Varsho hits 40, holy smokes, that would be outstanding. Hey, Doug, welcome in. Thank you. This one in there for a strike, and he's going to strike him out. A nice pitch there by Ryan. Oof. Coming up here in the top of the third inning as Jimenez gets called out on strikes. Brooks Lee, Ryan Kreider, and back to the top of the lineup for Buxton. But a good job for those just tuning. It was Varsho who went yard in the first for that 2-run home run. He just crushed it. Nathan, thank you for the follow. Thanks everybody so much for hitting those subscribes, hitting those follows. We're closing in on a couple milestones on all platforms. So welcome in. Thank you so much. Coming up a little bit later, we got one prize set for over on YouTube. you'll notice there's the little crowns. Whoever has that top spot in the purple crown is going to win some baseball cards. And then we're also going to do a poll a little bit later on. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do in just a little bit. But we're going to give away some more cards. So that's going to be a chance for you all to win. So thank you for supporting us here on the channel. We're going to look to do a lot of things throughout the year. Of course, ongoing. Hey, David. Ongoing. Should the Blue Jays in any game hit a grand slam, we're giving away a $25 gift card. And that is not sponsored. That is something we're just doing on our own. Now, if there's a sponsor out there that wants to jump in and cover that, hey, we'd appreciate it. But hey, that's sponsored by us right now. So if the Blue Jays at any time hit a grand slam, one lucky subscriber is going to have a chance to win a $25 gift card. So that was pretty cool. And we just gave away that big baseball bat pepper grinder, pepper mill, which was amazing. There might be more of that coming up. So lots of ways to get involved, lots of ways you could win. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have your notification bell on, and let's play some baseball. Here comes Lee. Going to step in. Lauer back on the mound, kicking the dirt, getting himself ready. Hopefully we get no shady box like we saw in the last game. Thanks for looking. From Kitchener. Nice. Been through Kitchener. I think we got a few folks out that way. So Eric Lauer versus Lee. First pitch going to be fouled off. The lowlands cool in the mountains. No rain for months. So water shortage around. Rainy season starts anytime. Oh, David. Rainy season's going to start here big time next week. It's going to rain almost every day. Here's the pitch. Lee gets a hold of this one. Oh, boy, that is out of here. Lee sends his second home run of the season, a long fly ball. And all of a sudden, Minnesota puts one on the board. He absolutely got all of it. That one just kept going. Just kept going. 349 feet, 2-1. Nice shot there, Lee. This one just absolutely pops right off the bat and does not show any sign of turning around. Splash down in left field. So Lauer got to settle himself down now as here comes Kreidler. Oh, David, barbecue is good. We barbecued some steaks the other night. Barbecue is operational. Lucas, thanks for the follow. Swinging through Ryan Kreidler. 1-1 is the count. That was a big time home run. Eric Lauer set, delivers. It's going to be popped foul again. Count goes to 1-2. So again, Lauer looking better today already than he did his last start. So that is a good sign, a very good sign, but we need him just to settle, right? Just to settle. This is going to be popped up, foul yet again. Count stays at 1-2. Shout out to barbecue season. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Little green beans, some mashed potatoes, some steaks. It was a good day. Good day to barbecue. All right, here's the 1-2. Swing. This one is going to be hit to short. Jimenez is going to make the play over to first in time, and the umpire a little emphatic strikeout call. So that was pretty sweet. Josh right through MLB. So good bit of hitting. A good play by Jimenez to come over and throw this one over. Pulled Vladdy up a little bit, but Vladdy able to keep this one down, keep the foot on the bag. So very important there. Jimenez and Vladdy building a very good relationship. Not that they didn't have one before. This one in there for a strike on Buxton. Hey there, Chris. Jay's turning the corner. That's right. Forget about the Yemen corner at the Masters. It's the Blue Jays corner here. The hot second base. This one is going to be hit. A low, slow roller, and that's going to be an infield hit. A little chopper. Get to the chopper. And no chance for Lauer or Clement to run in and pick that one up. Crystal ball score prediction. Ooh. Don't like that crystal ball prediction there, Jays fan. Rick, it sounds like Savage has one more rehab start coming, which they expect him to get up around 70 pitches. So we should see Savage very, very, very soon. And I know we cannot wait to get a lot of our starters back. Going to be low here. 1-0 to Austin Martin. He does not swing the way the car rides. But right now he's okay with a 276 average, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Lauer checking the runner, delivers, swing, and this is hit sharply. That's going to get through. Dang it, I shouldn't trash talk. Every time I do, they end up getting a hit. So Austin Martin going to put one in left field, and with 1 out now, we got 2 on. Austin comes through. Hey, Kitty, yeah, bats were on fire. Hoping they can keep that one going. That's right, Stolar's done for the season. We'll have the Leafs and the Florida Panthers coming up later tonight. We need a Panther win there to keep knocking the Jays down just a little bit. I know, right, Kevin? So Keyshaw coming up with 2-1 now. Lauer going to deliver up high. Talk bad about Ryan so I can get some strikeouts. But every time I talk bad about them, they start playing well. Hey, Kai, welcome in. Feels good to see Blue Jays have numbers on the board, right? It's so nice. Hey, Habs Prospect, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Of course, Montreal can be one of the teams we're following throughout the playoffs. Duke, thanks for the follow. NHL playoffs start next Saturday. 1 week today. Oh my gosh, I got to start doing some research. My hockey pool is in less than a week. Who we gonna take? Avs and Oilers. Will Montreal end up playing Tampa Bay? So many decisions to make. Hey, Max. This one in there for a strike. Valenzuela popping up, thinking about throwing it down, does not. Darren, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, I hope Lauer's feeling better. He looks better. He looks better today. Phillip got 550 on over 8 runs today. Sens might sneak in as well. We'll be covering that. We're going to try and cover the 3 Canadian teams. Or will it just be 2? Sens were winning before someone came in and rudely turned off the game on me. They won 3-0. Thank you. 3-0 with the Sens win today. Hey, Todd. Just need Detroit to lose tonight and the Sens clinch. There you go. Jack Montreal is good this year, and it hurts to say that. This one going to be down low. Full count here, 3-2. Lauer really having some struggles. Yeah, yo, I hope so. 3-2, 1 out. Will the runners be in motion? Toronto Rock 1. Nice. Kershaw set. Lauer checking all the runners. Here's the 3-2. It's going to be low. He's going to walk them. Oh, boy. Bases are juiced for Minnie. Pete Walker going to come out and just say, hey, Lau, can you just chow right now? Can you slow things down? Oh, boy. Lauer with a walk there loads the bases. Conquer, thank you so much. I appreciate that. They beat Florida a few days ago. They gotta pull it off, Kai. It's gonna be important. Lauer stinks. Lauer's having some struggles right now. Fuck on like you too. Javante, how's it going? Welcome in. Jan, what's up? Good to see ya. So Jeffers stepping in. He's 0 for 1 today. Big moment here. Big moment for the Blue Jays. Lauer is up to 42 pitches. Woo-wee. I think this is a Gatorade moment. Crack this one open. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the party. Nice, Todd. Congratulations, buddy. Great news. First pitch misses just inside. Just inside. Wow. Didn't like that pitch. 1-0, Lauer. Just take it nice and slow. Misses low. 2-0. Eric, we're going to have words here. B, what's up? Welcome in. Oh, man. They're not pulling him yet. Nobody's warming up in the pen. 2-0. Bases loaded. One down. 3-0. Eric Lauer. Lala, it's only if the Blue Jays hit a grand slam, not if the other team gets one. It's only if the Blue Jays hit a grand slam. We're supporting the Blue Jays. We're not supporting the other folks. Oh, Eric Lauer, you meeny moonu moonu. He's going to walk in a tying run. Oh, Lauer, you walked in a run. And Pete Walker slams his paper down on the table there. That was like he was angry. He took his little stack of paper and he went to shuffle them and he really knocked it down on the side. Oh, Phillips is love it. Lisa shared the live. Thank you for sharing us out. This pitch is going to be up high. Catches a corner strike. 1 on Bell. At least we got a strike. Oh, man. Josh Bell is 0 for 1 today with a pop out in the second. We need him to go 0 for 2 here. Dangerous situation. Bases still loaded. 2 outs. And he almost hit him. And Josh Bell gives that look, right? He gives that stare out of the corner of his eye. The lasers. Oh, boy. 2-2. It is not supposed to be a bullpen game. They were hoping to get some innings out of Eric Lauer, but this one is going to be popped up. Shallow, Varsho on the run. He can't come up with it. It's going to hop over his head. 1 run is going to score. Here comes another. They don't throw. 2 runs come in to score. 4-2, Mini. Oh, man, no. And Bell with the smile biting on his tongue. He's like, darn it, Bell. Just skied this one. Varsho was on the run. It was a long run. It was a shallow pop. And he just couldn't get there in time. And instead of trying to slide forward, he holds up and off the one hop, it goes over his head. He had to back up and barehand it. Oh, boy. So it's still 1 down. Minnie has tied it up and taken the lead here. And now Caratini comes back up to the dish. And here's Lauer's 50th pitch. Misses. It's a ball, but called strike. And Victor Caratini is not going to challenge. So strike 1 on the board. Oh, man. Come on, Jays. Jays hater, what's going on? Welcome in. Lauer going to be up too. Jays hater, did you put something in Lauer's water today? Ken, thank you for the follow. Lauer right now, he cannot hit the strike zone. He's getting help. Christopher, go Yankees. Oh, Lauer's trying to figure out what is going on here. Lauer needs to get some innings under his belt here. Swing and a miss. And again, a pitch up high. Problem is he's up to 52 pitches right now. They used a bunch of pitchers yesterday. They did have a couple of days off before, or a day off before. This one down low, going to go to 2-2. Scherzer is going to be on the mound tomorrow. Mad Max is going to be on there. So right now the Blue Jays have to decide how many relief pitchers they can afford to use here today versus tomorrow. So it's a chess match. Here's the 2-2. Pitch is called the ball. They're going to challenge it. This one looked close. Might have got a piece. Valenzuela tapping the head. Please get this to us. Yes! It is going to be overturned. Just caught the hair of the chinny chin chin of the baseball. And that's going to be a much needed strikeout for Lauer. 2 outs now, 2 outs. Great challenge. There it is, Andrew putting those Ks in. They can only afford one new pitcher. Hey, Chris, I was watching baseball like a few days ago. First game I watched, saw hands being thrown. Chris, that doesn't happen all that often. This pitch in there for a strike. And now we get somebody up and warming. It's Spencer Miles, the righty, is starting to stretch, starting to get warm. Thank you for those subs. Appreciate it. Keep this one rocking, Blue Jays. Let's go, Lauer. Here's the pitch. No! Oh, it's a 3-run home run. Oh, man, the Twins have exploded for offense. Here in the top of the third, putting 7 on the board. Oh, man, and it's not even like the defense has been bad. This is all on Eric Lauer. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Terrible. More speedy. It is a terrible inning. Solar Winds, what's going on? Welcome in. Quaddy, hello there. And now he's going to hop one to the backstop. Lauer has totally lost it here. Brooks Lee started this third inning with a solo home run. Started getting things going. So the Twins have now batted around. Oh, man. This is going to be hit down. Mega, it was not a grand slam. It was only a 3-run. And no, it does not count. It has to be a Blue Jays grand slam. Hey, Joker, what's going on? We need you, Savage. We need you, Savage. Cass, what's up? Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Georgia, thank you for the follow. Cashed in the third. Oh, man. We got 9 innings to play. We're in the top of the third, and Eric Lauer is struggling here. He's going to force a pop foul. It's going to stay at 1-2. Man, the Blue Jays jumped out to a 2-0 lead with a Varsho home run in the first. And all of a sudden, Eric Lauer struggling here in the third. Giving up 7. Theo, what's going on? Welcome in. Theo. This is going to be pop foul again. Right, Bruce? What a time. Richmond, oh, man, disaster striking. Now, the bats were good yesterday for the Blue Jays. Hey, MD, they're going to need the bats to be real solid here today to come back from this one. This one is fouled off again. 62 pitches now for Lauer here in the top of the third inning. 62 total pitches. Unbelievable. 2 strikeouts, 7 to earn runs. This one is going to be popped up. That should be catchable. Clement is under it by third base, and he's going to make that catch. So the bleeding has stopped. We're going to the bottom of the third for Valenzuela, Springer, and Dalton Varsho. But Eric Lauer, 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 7 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 2 home runs given. 63 pitches thrown, only 38 strikes. 63 pitches, only 38 strikes. Oh, man, that was painful. That was painful. Caleb, thank you for the follow. Owen, thank you for the follow. Drilled to left field and deep and gone. Rojas. Rojas can hit, Pierce. Rojas can hit. And, man, So frustrating. So frustrating. The Twins taking Lauer to town. Taking Lauer to town. Oh. Well, hey, that's baseball for you. In other news, the Tigers beat the Marlins 6-1. Phillies beat the Diamondbacks 4-3. And the Pirates right now are up 3-1 over the Cubs. In the world of the National Hockey League, where we're going to be going to a little bit later, the Lightning 2-1 over the Bruins and the Senators 3-0 over the Islanders. So a couple of big games right now. Capitals and Penguins. No score in that one. Will that be the last time that Crosby and Ovechkin get together? Will either of them retire after this year? We'll have to wait and see. But when this game is done, I can't speak. We will be switching gears over to the Leafs and the Florida Panthers. So lots of hockey to talk about a little later on today. But right now, it's going to be up to the Blue Jays to get the bats going. They're going to have to figure out how to come back. And Eric Lauer is having a conversation. Pete Walker putting his hand on the small of Eric Lauer's back. Lauer looks a little emotional there, struggling, and Pete Walker having a little bit of a conversation here. I mentioned we only 4 in the pen, getting overused. Sad but true. Sad but true is for sure. You Savage will be back soon, swinging a miss as Valenzuela in the hole here very quickly, 0-2. Savage has one more rehab start to go, and he's expected to get up to about 70 pitches. And then we will see Savage back. We came back yesterday. That's right. Can we do it again? Gotta do it again. It wasn't a grand slam. It was close. All right, Valenzuela, let's go. Here's the 0-2. He's going to swing right through it. Strike 3 call. The kid had a home run yesterday, his first in the bigs. Today he's going to rip right through it. George Springer going to step up. He walked his last time up. Let's see if he can make contact. George, he is really struggling to start the season. 189 average. He's going to need to find a way of getting it back in gear. He's got to get cooking. This one just catches the edge for a strike. Nice pitch. They should retire before they retire on crutches, right? Oh, man. Just brutal. Allie, how's it going? Welcome in. Springer goes down. He swings on foul, and he drops like a ton of bricks. Springer going to get his way back up there. Something Georgie likes to do a lot. A little flair for the dramatics. This one does foul off the inside of his foot, so it does hurt. It does sting, but just a little side of the foot. So he's back in there. He's okay. He needs new toes. Hey, Brent, what's going on? Welcome in. Ryan at 37 pitches. Here's the 0-2 to Springer, and Springer going to foul this one off. A late swing, but a good swing because he had to defend that plate. Life, how's it going? Ain't no coming back from a 7-run inning. It just sucks the momentum, sucks the life out of you. But they got it. They can't look to do it all in one inning, right? They got to do it small ball. They got to chip away at it. Is Springer going to hit this one to third, throw over, and Springer is going to be thrown out. So here comes now Varsho. Varsho, he got the party started with a 2-run home run in the first. Can he keep this inning going? Can he find a way to get these Blue Jays cooking? Thanks for the follow. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Varsho gets the average up to 227, takes the first pitch in there for a strike. You know, it would be nice just once that they win for us. I'm just saying. You had Lauer under 4.5 strikeouts. Well, you win. He's at 2 right now. This is going to be chipped right back to the pitcher, and Ryan going to underhand this over. The Blue Jays are retired. Coming up in the top of the 4th, Kreidler, Buxton, and Martin as the Twins going to look to keep it going. It looks like Lauer is coming back out on the mound. Hunter needs Vlad. Unknown roofer. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. That's how you respond. That's really funny. Oh man, that's right. They just got to figure it out. They got to get the bats going. Clumsy, what's going on? Welcome in. They can bring it back. They can get back in it. It's only 5. It's only 5. Yeah. Pelotainment, the crowd was lively. The crowd was fired up. They were having a good one. Then all of a sudden it was like bing, 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 bing. Crowd is silent. It's like everybody's excited and the guy says, "We ran out of $2 hot dogs." The crowd goes silent. And that's the game, Devin says. And that's the game. Oh man, Eric Lauer just struggled. The question will be, Eric Lauer looked like he was coming back out on the mound. How does Lauer bounce back after an inning like that? If he comes and walks the first batter, you got to just take him out of the game. I know you really don't want to go to a middle reliever here, but you can't. The way he's throwing, you just can't let him. You can't leave him in the way he's going like this right now. Pitchforks and tiki torches. What's Brendan Little 2.0? Lauer's normally a good pitcher. He's just really struggling right here. Really struggling. What is scarier, paying taxes or Yamamoto? You know, the tax bill I just got, I would say paying taxes. Yammers, he's pretty awesome though. He's pretty awesome. Jays can come back. We saw the bats do it yesterday. They're going to need to figure out a way of doing it here today. First pitch, swing and a miss. Kreidler swings right through that. He's 0 for 1, a ground out in the third. And he's saying, I got to get a hit here. Everybody else did something in the third. I was not able to. This is going to be down low, 1-1. Hey, Jay, what's going on? You're asking injury, sending him back out. Would that help the pitching staff? No, would not. Alex, what's going on? Welcome in. This one is going to be up high, 2-1. So it continues. Hey, Harlem. I don't think they are this bad of a team. We saw yesterday how they can explode and get going. Here's a 2-1 for Lauer. Kreidler going to pop that one foul. Count goes to 2-2. Let's go out for a score prediction on now they're losing. Yeah, Jays fan. We're putting all of our blame on you. I'm just kidding. Jay, what's going on? Too bad. Here's a 2-2. Lauer delivers. Catches a corner. Strike 3 call. We'll take it. Hey, anything that works. Lola, hello there. Welcome in. Lauer isn't meant to be pitching. You Savage and Bieber incoming. They can't get here fast enough. Blame Sam for everything always. I'll take it. I can take it. This is going to be popped up. Straightaway center field. Varsho is going back to the track. He's going to make that catch. 2 down. Thank goodness. We needed a quick out here. 69 pitches for Eric Lauer now. 69 here in the top of the 4th inning. Wow. Let's go over to the Lauer cam. See what Lauer can do here against Austin Martin. Martin swinging at that first pitch, 89 miles an hour. That's right, Dollboy. Lock in. Lola's not worried at all. This pitch up high again. 1-0. He is getting some guys to chase those up highs, though. That's okay. We can get guys to chase. It's all good. Angela, how's it going? Welcome in. The band's going for those Twins. Up high again, Lauer. 2-1. So pitches, Lauer's velocity right now. It's a good call out by Dan Schulman. The velocity is down a couple ticks, misses inside again, 3-1. Mid 80s here. His fastball at 89, but his cutter at 85, his slider at 84. His velocity is definitely slowing down. Here's the 3-1. Gonna miss. Oh, he gets called strike. So the Twins gonna challenge, and this should be a ball. This should get overturned. And it is a ball, so that's gonna get overturned. It is gonna be another walk issued. Hey, Jay, let's go Blue Jays. Let's turn it around. Carroll, definitely not. I could not handle the pressure of being a pitcher. Out there on the mound, all alone. Wallowing in your own sorrow and self-pity. Cowboy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So here comes Luke Keeshall. He's also 0 for 1 today. This one misses again, Lauer. Hey, Jane, let's go Blue Jays. Galaxy, I left for 15 minutes. What happened? Looks like Miles Straw has a bat in his hand. Is he going to be checking in? You wonder. The Twins, a 7-run third inning pickoff attempt. No dice. We all come to wallow here. It's the wrong Toronto team we want tanking right now. It's the wrong Toronto team. Spencer Miles is back up and throwing. Runner goes. This one is down low. Here comes the throw. Right on the money. Got him. Big time throw. Brendan Valenzuela. Thank you very much. Guns him down. Huge throw out. Great toss. And they're going to get him. So the Jays get out of it. And what's going on? Happy Saturday. Let's go Blue Jays. And with the super chat, drop some baseballs in to say thank you and welcome to the show. Guys, you all need to realize this isn't the starting pitcher. Well, he is kind of, sort of. Hey, Archer, thanks for the follow. Simon, there you go. Nice. Henry, what's up? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us here today. Oh, man. Tough inning. Coming up in the bottom of the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero, he's 0 for 1. Sanchez is 0 for 1, and Davis Schneider is 0 for 1. Blue Jays bats got to find their way. Minnesota, if you missed it, a 7-run third inning. Blue Jays 2 in the first, Mini 7 in the third. Karen, what's going on? I stumbled into a mini nightmare. Well, hopefully that nightmare does not last long, and the Blue Jays bats can explode for some offense the way they did yesterday. Ozzy, what's going on? Welcome in, Ryder. Hello there. Let's get it going. Jimmy, let's do it. We're going to turn it around. We're going to turn it right around, right? We know we will. We know we will. Blue Jays got the stuff. You just got to believe. Just got to believe. They'll find their way through. We hope. We must see. All right, folks, if you haven't hit that like button, smash that thumbs up for us. We're just 6 likes short of 100. Hit that like for us. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 51,400. You can help us get there. And of course, if you're watching over on the talk, hit that follow as well, because we already passed it. We're on our way to 9K over there. So thank you all so much for supporting us. We're bringing you our style of coverage for the Jays. We'll have the Leafs a little bit later today. NHL playoffs starting up next weekend. So much in such a short time. And now here's big Vlad Guerrero Jr. Jamaica Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. The question is, hey Ronald, do I get a Vlad jersey? Should I get one of these powder blue Vlad jerseys? On the corner, strike 2. I'm torn. I want to get a one of these powder blue jerseys so badly. I was hoping to get an Ernie Clement, but it's not available on the online shop. I can get a Vladdy, but I'm so torn. Mega, put your Oilers jersey on. Go Oilers. I should put mine on. It's sitting right here beside me, waiting for the playoffs. Yeah, Simon, a lot going on. Vladdy gonna top this one, Foul. A lot of important games here today. You have the dark blue Vladdy. Nice. I was eyeing that one too. Rick, there's so many. I like the gray one as well. But the powder blue one with the 50 patch on the side. So tempted. Here's a 2-2. Vladdy gonna poke this in a right field. That's gonna drop in a base hit for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There we go. Thank you so much. Love your style of coverage. Reminds me of listening to the games on the radio with my dad. Karen, that is exactly what we're trying to go for to a degree. So I appreciate that comment. I know Dallas, that's just gross. That is a lot of hot dog. A lot of hot dog. Who knew they even had so many in stock, and who counts them? All right, Sanchez, keep it going. He's going to swing at the first pitch. Pushes it foul, 0-1. Vladdy over there on first base. Sanchez wants to move him around. He flew out in the first. Would like to get this one going. Montreal, Colorado. Lola, you think that's going to be the finals, the final match for the Stanley Cup, Montreal, Colorado? This one going to be up high, 1-1. I could buy that. I think that would be one heck of a series too. Darren, he does. He needs to rest for sure. I think Action Mega, I think they're like the really, really small ones. Here's the pitch up high. Sanchez holding back, going to go to 2-1. Looks good, David, right now. They have a chance. Tim's coverage is my therapy. There you go, yo. Any way we can help, we're here to do it. This one is going to be up high. 3-1 now to Vladdy. Or to Sanchez, excuse me. 3-1. Come on, Sanchez. Let's have a big eye here. Vladdy over on first base. Max is pitching tomorrow. That's right. 1:37, I believe, is the game time tomorrow. We'll be here for it. Hope you'll come back and join us. Swing and a miss. Big rip. 3-2. Full count. Jesus, if this is a ball, please don't swing. Kindly asking, Samuel B. Or at least move Vladdy over. Gonna pop this one, skies it underneath it, left field. And the catch is gonna be made by Larnick, and no chance for Vladdy to move over. So one down, that's gonna bring up Schneider now as Davis had a good game yesterday. Would like to see him going now. Oilers, Curtis. Oilers versus Montreal will be pretty good too. Sandy and Botterome, peanuts and munchies from Bulk Barn. That's Rick. That's the best way of doing it, right? That is the best way. Hey, Sam, welcome in. You had surgery. I hope you're doing okay. Strike called. Schneider wants to challenge this. I think this is going to be a strike. I think the Blue Jays are going to lose a challenge here. This one looked good, and it is. It is a strike call. So challenge is not overturned. Schneider blows a challenge here. Hey, Aloso, what's going on? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. So Schneider going to step back in the hole here quickly, 0-1. Ryan taking a look. Pitch number 54 on the inside. Going to even it up at 1-1 here. Now, Schneider does strike out a fair bit as well. Hey, Josh, having a great afternoon. Thank you. Aries, no, I am watching the broadcast on Sportsnet Ontario here in Toronto. Here's the 1-1. Going to be a foul tip. Going to go to 1-2. They removed lymphoma, benign tumor, made entirely of fat from my right heel. It was the size of a mango. Wow. Well, Sam, I hope it heals up well for you. I know the heel is always finicky. Going to be outside 2-2. Lots of folks right now that are going through various things, getting some different surgeries and procedures and stuff done. And we wish everybody a speedy recovery. It's never fun to have to go through any of that stuff. Outside, going to be 3-2. 3-2. Schneider with a good eye. Nathan Lucas. Was that Lucas on deck? It is Lucas on deck. 1 out, 3-2 for Schneider. Here's the pitch up high, and he turns on it. Way up high, underneath it. Are they going to make the catch? And they do. So 2 down, Schneider going to pop up in foul territory. He is retired. Blue Jays right now not hitting a lot of balls along the ground, which is something they need to get back to. They need to get back to it. Got to get this ball on the ground. Right now, everything is being popped up. So here comes Nathan Lucas. Lukey with that 105 average. He with Schneider is struggling tremendously here. Vladdy still at first. We have not been able to advance him, move him over. Nash, absolutely. There's always a chance. Big rip there by Lucas. Strike 1. Now, Lucas took one for the team. He got hit by a pitch in the second and then was thrown out as part of the double play. Scotty, what's going on? Welcome in. Here the Jays are mad at their training staff in light of all the injuries and players being given green lights when injured. And this is going to be popped up to center field. Thank you for the super chat, Scotty. And that's out number 3. I'll answer that in just a second. Kershaw, Jeffers, and Bell coming up here in the top of the 5th inning. So it's a tough question, right? It depends on what we're calling injured. You know, if there are certain injuries you just can't play. If you got an injury to your hand, if you got an injury to an ankle, if you can't throw 100% and you can't run 100%, you should not be playing. And I don't think that's necessarily the case with the Blue Jays here. With the flu that went through, I know that took out a lot of people. And Eric Lauer, he said in that 1-inning game, he said he was sick, but he wanted to be there for his team and he wanted to perform. Ultimately, he didn't. I don't think these guys are going out here and being asked to play with bad injuries, right? I don't think they're being asked to play with anything that's severe. Any athlete, any professional sports player will tell you they want to play. And when asked the question, are you hurt or are you injured? Can you play or do you need to sit? They will always say, I'm fine, I can play. I'm just hurt, I can play. It's okay. So I don't think they're being asked to do anything that they don't want to do or that it's necessarily something that's putting them in a bad place. You must have been a tremendous athlete. Pork chop, I was a pretty good athlete back in the day. I was okay. I was pretty quick. Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. Shout out to the Jays for winning me money. There you go, Noah. They're getting it done for you. Rick, that was heartbreaking. Seeing what happened with Cody Ponce and the way he jammed up his knee like that. I mean, that was horrible. Poor guy fighting his way all the way back to play and gonna have to miss the rest of the season is just terrible. Hey, Brandon, how's it going? Like asking a kid if they feel well enough to eat ice cream. Exactly. Why does it have to be a kid? Asking an adult if they feel well enough to eat ice cream. Who doesn't like ice cream? Jacob says, we're still going to win this one. Love the positivity, Jacob. There's still a chance. Here's the pitch. Lauer is still back in here. Right now, they're just trying to save the bullpen. They're trying to save the arms. And if If Lauer can get some outs, they're going to leave him in here. He's at 78 pitches. And here in the top of the fifth, if he makes it through this inning, this will at least be his last. Vaughn Scott guaranteed money. Wasn't on. That's very true. This one is going to be popped up right side. Running under it is Lucas. Going to make that catch. One down, one down. Needed that one. Lost your crown. No. And swooped in with the super chat and stole that top spot, stole that crown. We are giving at the end of the stream today, whoever is in that top spot, hanging on to that number one crown, is going to win one of these little baseball card mystery packs. Going to be popped up underneath it. Ernie Clement is there. Ernie is watching it, almost trips over third base, but he's going to make the catch. So we got two down, two quick outs. That's what we need to see. So that ball was just hovering right above third. And as Ernie is going over, he's kind of feeling with his foot. And then he actually stepped on it and almost tripped over it, but still able to make the catch. And Ernie Clement is all smiles. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? Rory is on fire. Is he still in the lead? I watched yesterday, man, what a comeback. Rory after a tough first day, great second day. Ella and Stu, thanks for the follows. Mikey, we'll see. We'll see. Here's Bell. He's 1 for 2 today. Quick 1-1 count on Bell. Good pitching. Love eating Skittles. The sour ones are, I can't do sour. This is going to be low. He is in the lead. Nice. Scotty's doing okay. Yeah, I hope Rory can hang on. He's always struggled in the Masters, and last year he played well. Want him to do it again. This is going to be hit over to short. Jimenez scoops it up. A quick throw over. One hopper to Vladdy, and he's going to make the catch. And the Blue Jays get through it. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of 5 coming up. EC, Ernie Clement, Andreas Jimenez, and Brendan Valenzuela coming up. Let's do it. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith, the faith. That's right, Francis. Gotta have the faith. Anything can happen. If the Twins can put up 7, so can the Blue Jays. Gotta get some guys on base, so gotta move it around. They're not coming back. Santino says, we'll see. We'll see. Ethan, I am not sure. So will they go? We will find out. Okay, let's pull this back up here. Where to go? Here we go. Any changes in the scores? 3-2 Pirates over the Cubs right now. Angels and Reds just getting going. Athletics and Mets just getting going. So no additional scores there. The Blue Jays sitting in second place, tied for second place in the American League East. A win today would put them back up to 507-7. But right now, things not looking good for them. The Jays coming in after 2 straight wins would like to make it number 3, but they're going to have to find a very, very, very big inning. But we're sure that they can do it. Some other scores in the National Hockey League right now. The Capitals are up 2-1 over the Penguins. Protas, Mantha, and Ryan Leonard, your goal scorers in that one. The LA Kings are up 1-0 over the Edmonton Oilers, and it's the breadman, or Terry Panarin, with the goal scored there. Maple Leafs, Florida Panthers coming up 7 o'clock, just a couple of hours. I hope you'll stick around and join us for that one a little bit later. We will be live, and then we'll be right back here tomorrow for the next game in this series, as the Blue Jays and the Twins going to do it again, and it's going to be the wild man, Max Scherzer, on the mound. Kelly, I know. But the good news is it means playoffs are coming up. Go Pens. Sidney Crosby in the chat. Jays are playing the Twins, Jenny. Here's Clement going to swing at that first pitch, popping it up, and he's not happy with that one. kind of look down in disgust. Tracy, how's it going? Go Twins. Wants those Twins to pull it out. I don't know why the Rangers didn't resign Max. Josh, let me take a look on the back end for you. I may have to make an adjustment. Often what happens is sometimes I got to remove your user and re-add it. So let me see if I can do that here real quickly. This one is going to be hit, pulled, foul. Bear with me, Josh. Do a little check. All right, give it a moment, Josh, and we will try. This one is going to be chopped up the middle to second, scoop to first, just in time. So Jimenez can't get there. He was close. So let's see here. You just gave me 1,000,000 points. Good try, JDA. Good try. Yeah, it's a special privilege for channel members. So channel members, one of the perks is getting to play some of those in-chat games. Valenzuela, he's coming up 1-0. This one inside, going to go to 2-0. So good pitch, and looks like Lauer is coming back out. Wow. I'm a little surprised at this one. Josh Bell is good. Swing and a miss. Valenzuela, 2-1 now. He did strike out earlier today. Hey, industry, what's up? Welcome in. Rodrigo, hello there. It'd be fun seeing the Roger twins pinch against each other. That would be fun. Is Valenzuela going to pop this one up? Count goes to 2-2. It would be very cool to see the Twins pitch against each other. And they pitch so differently too, so differently. Thank you for the follow. Valenzuela leaning back, getting set. Ryan, pitch number 69, going to be up high, and it's going to be a ball. Full count here to Valenzuela. 3-2, 3-2. Got to set this one up and get it ready to go. So Straw is on deck. And Valenzuela is going to hit this one over to in between first and second, and he's going to be tossed out. So it doesn't matter, but it looks like George Springer is not going to be hitting the next time around. Remember, he fouled that ball off his inside of his foot, off his toe. So it looks like Straw might come in for Springer. But we go to the top of the sixth. This game is really moving right along. Caratelli, Larnick, and Lee all coming up for the Twins. As the Twins looking to put a few more, and it looks like Eric Lauer will be coming right back out, which is absolutely wild to see. Flying Frog, what's going on? Jays need to lock in. You have the Jays plus 4.5. Jays really, I mean, they were off to a good start, right? That 2-run lead, good start, and then yikes, things just kind of falling apart on them. And that is not what we want. We want to see the Jays get right back in there, and they certainly can. They certainly can, no doubt about it. But they're starting to run a little bit at a time. And I say that only because, you know, they're going to come up the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. They got 4 innings left to go. And sure, they could do it all in 1 inning. It's only 5 runs, but realistically, maybe it needs 2 innings to do it. So starting to run out of innings here. So we will see. Will the Blue Jays figure that out? Now Springer is out. Yeah, and I hope it's just kind of precautionary, right? He fouled it off his foot. Maybe he just needs to put some ice on it. Maddox, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. What time is the Montreal game? I will tell you, Montreal and the Blue Jackets, 7 o'clock. So same time as the Leafs and the Panthers. So we'll be following that one, and we'll be following a bunch of games. There's a bunch of games. The Flames and the Kraken is one we'll be watching. We desperately need Seattle to beat that game. So Calgary, please throw it. Let the Kraken win that one. That is a must win. All right, Eric Lauer is coming back out. Hey, Jason, welcome in. Need this one under 11.5. So Lauer is coming back out on the mound here for the 6. Trying to rest the pen as much as they can. Hey, Mel. First pitch way outside as Caratini steps in. He walked in the second. He's 0 for 1, a 268 average. Was not part of all the fun stuff for the Twins. Inside, high, and upstairs. Let's go to the Lauer cam. Lauer just really not having a good day. Here's the 2-0, drops it low. 3-0 right now, 87 pitches for Lauer. Yeah, Rick, that is a good point. At this point, he's getting to that spot right now where this one in there for a strike, where he is getting to the point where overworked is very much in that question. Rise, what's going on? Welcome in. 88 pitches. This has to be the last inning if he completes it. This one going to be hit sharp to Ernie, and he's going to make a nice catch. Good play, Ernie. Ernie's been busy there on the hot corner over at third base. We need a big rally, But a nice grab there by Ernie Clement. Trevor Larnach now one for 2. He had that big 3-run home run in the third that really cracked everything open. In their first strike, good pitch. I think they're just using him as much as possible. They want to say they do. Exactly. That's exactly it. Scherzer on the mound tomorrow. With the score the way it is now, they're just trying to preserve the pen as much as they can. This one in there for strike 2. Couple nice pitches there. Yeah, Scotty, it's kind of one of the things the Jays have done a lot is leave guys in for too long. They do that far too much. Phillies fan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Here's the 0-2. Lauer delivers. That one misses. That was a pretty close pitch. So on the phone to the bullpen, I love that they have a handwritten sign that says bullpen taped to the side of the phone. All the renovations they've done in the Rogers Center, they couldn't put a proper sign or a proper engraving on the end of the phone that says bullpen. They have to tape on a little card. It's pretty funny. Jay's going to sit this one out, take the loss. We'll see. They're going to try and come back. This one misses, going to go to 3-2. Lauer had him 0-2, 3 straight balls. Yikes. Here's the 3-2. Lauer taking a deep breath, delivers, misses. He's going to walk him. So with 1 out, Trevor Larnach is going to walk. So 1 on. Schneider now, he's going to make the call, gives a little point. We are going to get a little pitching change. Spencer Miles going to make his way down. He's going to check in. So Eric Lauer going to hand the ball over. He gets a little pat on the back, and he's going to make his way out. Lauer will not receive a standing ovation as he checks out of this one. Spencer Miles going to make his way in. That's right. There is always a chance. There is always a chance. We will see. Bobby, how's it going? They pulled Scherzer after 32 pitches against the Dodgers. only to get smacked. So yeah, he had Bobby. They pulled him out. He had tendonitis in his forearm, which is why he got pulled out. So it's not that he was pitching poorly. He had a tendonitis issue in his forearm and got pulled out. So that is why Max got pulled out his last start. Hopefully he's going to have a bounce back game as well. Hopefully he's going to play much, much better. We need him to have a good go around. All right, welcome in everybody. For those that we haven't met yet, my name is Sam. Thanks so much for joining us here on a beautiful Toronto Saturday afternoon, sunny but cool, as we're watching along some Blue Jays baseball. We are one YouTube subscriber away from 51,400. So if you're not already subbed up, hit that subscribe button for us. We'd appreciate it. And let's go. For everyone watching over on the talk, thank you. We've already crossed a milestone there. So thanks so much for following along and being a part of what we do. Stat says this is sad. This is sad. Oh, it's a little sad. It's a little challenging. That is for sure. You know, after the start they had today, we thought this was going to be an explosive one, and they just were not able to turn it around. So very unfortunate situation, but hopefully the Blue Jays will sort it out. And there we go. There we go. Thank you all so much. Challenge accepted. Appreciate it. Milwaukee Brewers fan, welcome in. We will see you very soon, Milwaukee Brewers fan. Red Sox fan hitting that follow. Thank you so much. Over on the MLB, Red Sox fan. First pitch by Spencer Miles is going to be popped foul. So we got the Miles cam now. The righty. 7-2. Minnesota has the lead. 0-1 is the count. 1 out. Miles delivers to Lee. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Mr. Gregory, thank you for hitting that subscribe and lighting the blue lamp for us. Appreciate it. So Lee 1 for 2 today. Long look. Here's the pitch. Lee going to hit this one up the middle. That's going to get through. Varsho comes over to pick it up. And that's going to remove the runner over. Runners on the corners now with 1 out. Runners on the corner. Now, Spencer Miles has had some struggles as well this season. He's been in some very tough situations. Mr. Gregory, thank you so much. Greetings from Nova Scotia. Welcome in. Go Cards. Hey, Jeff. Good to see ya. So Kreidler coming in now. Poor Miles. Just having some trouble. Spencer Miles. His pitches go on for miles and miles and miles. This one down low misses, ball 1. That was a terrible joke, but I could not resist. I could not resist. Checking the runners. Need some good pitches here by Miles. Up high. 2-0. Runners on the corners. Hey, Samuel, welcome in. Spencer Kilometers. Oh, man. And if he came out one day wearing a jersey that said Kilometers on the back, that would be the greatest thing ever. This can be hit. Grabbing it over to second for 1, across to first in time for 2. It's an inning-ending double play, and that's exactly what we needed by Spencer Kilometers. Jimenez to Schneider with a little sidearm throw to Vladimir Guerrero to turn 2. Coming up, bottom of the 6th. Right now, it's listed as Springer, Varsho, and Guerrero. We'll have to see if George is going to come in, or are they actually going to substitute and put Miles Straw in? So George with that foul off the foot, we're going to see how he feels. Mr. B, it's hard to see this team being able. Yeah, Mr. B, they'll sort it out though. JT, my locker is just over here by the B. Right by the B. There's my locker there. Oh man. Almost gave up a run. It was close. They were close. Kilometers, Straw, and Spencer Kilometers. There you go. I love it. I love it. I think that would be the funniest thing ever. Oh man. Bell Entertainment. It is my pleasure. Thank you for hanging out while I get to be the the shepherd. Oh man. Bush, I'm glad somebody did. It's tough to laugh at my own jokes sometimes. It's a quiet room here. I appreciate your laughter. Hey, David. Brand. Oh. Hang on. Oh, so Springer is removed from the game. Left big toe fracture. Left big toe fracture for George Springer. Oh, man. Wow, another one to the injury list. A fractured big toe. Now we know Kirky's thumb is holding him out for 6 weeks. Samuel, thank you for the gift. How long will the fractured toe keep Springer out for? As Kilometer Straw coming in here now. Man, oh man, oh man. So many injuries this year. Thanks, Bush. Straw gonna hit this one. That's gonna be foul. Count gonna go to 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. They're gonna need their whole wing. They're gonna have their own wing. If only the real world was like Harry Potter and they could just eat some dark chocolate and be healed. Man. Springer with a fractured big toe. You don't need a big toe to play baseball. This is hit hard by Straw. That's going to fly out to left field. Whoever, one down. Here comes Varsho now. I hope so, Gabriel. The whole kilometers thing is going to be a running gag right through. Absolutely, JNT. Absolutely it is. Man, if these darn jerseys weren't so expensive, I'd almost be tempted to get a custom one that's like kilometers on it. So Springer is out right now. Fractured big toe. And Varsho going to sky this one. That's going to be a fly out. And the catch is made in shallow right center. Wow. So Barger with his bilateral ankle discomfort needs about 10 days or so. Kirk is 6 weeks. We have no idea now how long Springer could be out with the fractured toe. This pitch coming in, and that's going to be a strike to Vladimir Guerrero. Could be worse. Could have been the bilateral. That's right. Could have been the bilateral big and pinky toe. Strike there on Vladdy, 0-2. Fractured toe in baseball is very, very tough, right? Challenging is Vladimir Guerrero, and he is correct. So Vladdy is good. Count goes to 1-1 from 0-2. So he could be several weeks as well. Okay. Thank you. Vladdy gonna chop this one foul back to 1-2. Depending on how serious it is, 6 to 8. Otherwise, if it's more, it could take 6 to 8 months. My goodness. And you know, with the toe, like he's got to run, right? Even DHing, you got to run. And if your toe is messed up, you can't run. From someone who messed up their toe before, swing and a miss. Guerrero strikes out. We're going to the top of the 7th here for Buxton, Martin, and Keyshaw. I messed up my toe in, years ago in Arizona, actually. Here's the here's the story. So I was in Arizona for some business, and for those that haven't been to Arizona, it's hot. And so going to breakfast in my shorts and my flippy floppies, and this is back in the day when you had Blackberries, right? Now, I had never been on the West Coast before, and it's very strange when you wake up there. You have a ton of emails and a ton of messages because the rest, everyone on the East got up 3 hours earlier. So I'm walking to breakfast, and the resort we were staying at was like an outdoor resort. So you have your rooms, and you kind of go outside across to the main building. So you got to go down some stairs and up some stairs. And as I was walking, I was reading some emails, and I slipped on a step, and I actually slipped out of my sandal and slammed my toe into the like concrete brick on the next step. And immediately I was like, oh, and I was limping into breakfast, and I asked the restaurant for some ice and put ice on my foot immediately. But my whole toe just turned all different colors. It was nasty. And I could not walk. Even I, put the sock on, put the shoe on, tried to wrap it and make sure everything was secure. Walking was it was so hard for the rest of that trip. So it is painful. And I can only imagine as an athlete having to be able to run, that's going to be tough for Georgie. So we hope Springer is okay. I can't take a loss. Springer missing a game, but damn, another. I know those and that's a fluke thing too, right? That is such a fluke thing. Just foul it off the side of your foot. Fractured toe, fractured thumb. All right, Miles is going to be right back out here. Let's go to the Miles cam. Let's see what Miles has as he's going to take on Buxton, and I hope he's not out long. So, Yo-Yo, we really don't know. It's a fractured big toe. So that could easily be, 4 to 6, easily. Calm for the Jays. They always seem to hit the ball. They really do. And we've seen a lot of that fouling off the ankles and a lot of guys wearing guards, but you'd think that the shoes would be a little more stiff, that it would protect the toes. This is going to be hit hard to left field. Underneath it is Sanchez going to make that catch. That's going to bring Austin Martin up here. He's 1 for 2 today. And Kirky, with Kirk's injury, we didn't know how serious it was until he went to get it imaged, right? And I'm assuming this is going to be the case, right? The early prognosis is a fractured toe. First pitch coming in, a strike to Martin. I don't know if they're going to do any additional imagery to it, if they'll wait a couple days for any swelling to go down, then image it again. So we'll have to wait and see what they release for us. This one inside. 1-1. Why do these MLB players get injured so easily? I feel like even the NBA and NFL players get hurt like this. Yeah, well, I think as this one comes up high, NBA players don't really, there's nothing to really injure them other than rolling ankles and stuff like that. NFL players, same thing. You get some rolled ankles and whatnot, but those guys are monsters. They just tape themselves up and go. In this case, it's the speed that these balls are coming in at you, 85, 90, 95, 100 miles an hour. And then the ricochet into off the toe or off a thumb. That's going to be called strike 3-2 here on Martin. I could see getting hurt. It's the same thing, in hockey, you get a guy who takes a puck off a skate, it's a broken foot. You get hit in the hand and it's a broken finger. It's just the velocity that these things are coming in at. It's amazing you don't see it more. Here's the 3-2. Doesn't chase it. Going to be a walk. So 1 out. Martin is going to find his way over to first base. Or steel toe shoes for years. So unfortunate situation here for the Blue Jays. And again, maybe it's a little bit of a blessing in disguise as well, right? Springer was off to a very difficult start. A very difficult start. Time to skip to the Argos. Oh man, Theo, if they have another bad season, we can't have the Raptors be the best this town has to offer. Twins own the Jays. So Kershaw is getting set. He's 0 for 2 today. This pitch going to be hit right. Vladdy grabs it over to second for 1. Coming back over, not in time for 2. Good job there for Vladdy. I'm not sure why he didn't try to get to touch his base first and then go to the lead runner. But anyways, they get the lead runner. Good play. Oh, on the replay, he was too far away. So he goes over to Jimenez. A good play to get the lead runner. So 2 down, and Jeffers going to come back up now. Oh, man. Bad news, Jays. Yeah, legend. It is tough. So many injuries. The good news is get them out of the way now. Himmy and Sanchez are going to be clutch this year. Yeah, I mean, Himmy is already starting. His defense has been great. Raptors, unfortunately, getting swept by the Knicks in round 1. I hope not. I hope not. It's going to be a tough series. We will be trying to cover the Raptors playoff run as well, mixing it up between some basketball and hockey. Both playoffs going on at the same time. This is going to be hit up the middle. Himmy going to make this over to second. They get the out. So we're going to the bottom. 7th inning stretch time. You know what to do. Find those virtual hands. Let's get our virtual wave going on. Little stretch time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Put the hands up in the air. Get those hands up as our virtual wave is going to come through as the Blue Jays are giving us a hard time. The Knicks are an unbeatable team. Pistons are not. All right, let's take a little look, a little peek here. See what's happening with the playoff picture here in the NBA. So the Raptors sitting in that 6th spot. Just hanging on to that 6th spot. Playing against the Knicks. Knicks were 53-28. Wow. Big year for the Knicks. The Raptors. Ooh-wee. So they start, hang on, is this? Oh, this is for today. Man, all right, let me see here. So the playoffs, the play-in tournament, the 14th to 17th, the first round kicks off April 18th. So everything is going to be going on next weekend. A little NHL, a little NBA. Holy smokes. The Raptors have not clinched yet. They are working towards it. The Raptors need to get there. Toronto with a win or a loss. With a win or a loss by Orlando and Philadelphia. This is confusing. 3 teams can clinch the number 6 spot. With a win or loss by Orlando and Philadelphia. And a Toronto loss. So Toronto just cannot lose. Toronto cannot lose. They got to win. All right, here we go. Sanchez, he's going to step up. Will he get this one going? Raptors in the perpetual developmental stage. And I think the Raptors, I don't want to say that they've overperformed this year. They've had a great year. I don't think people expected them to play as well as they had. This is going to be fouled off by Sanchez. It's going to be interesting to juggle all the various sports, all the playoffs next weekend. So it's very important. Make sure you have your notification bell ticked. So that way you get a little notification when we do go live. We will try to get everything scheduled in advance as much as possible. Here's the 0-2. Sanchez is going to foul this one off. Coming up in 2 hours' time, 2 hours time, it's going to be the Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers live here on the channel. Hope you'll stick around. We're going to talk a whole lot of hockey playoffs during that one. Sanchez going to hit this one awards first and easy out. So he's going to be retired. That's right. Dion Springer is out, a fractured big toe, which is very, very unfortunate. All right, one of the things we did launch is our brand new merch store. If you want to help support the channel and wear some of our new merch, take a look, go over to our merch store and enjoy. You can also link to it directly from our webpage, mlbb12experience.com. Now, if you do happen to purchase some merch, take a photo of you wearing it, send it over, and we'll be happy to post it on our socials. And thank you so much. Pete, welcome in. Lauer was the starter today. Minnesota scored all 7 runs in the 3rd inning. Lauer did come back to continue to pitch, did not give up anymore. Yeah, it's been a tough game so far. It has been a very, very tough game. Kittle's gonna get runner up again. 0-2 here on Schneider. Ryan at 86 pitches. Did he go around? They're gonna say yes. Another strikeout here for Schneider. Lucas is gonna find his way up. Who's in that top spot right now? Scotty in that top spot right now, followed by Ann. It's anybody's game. Skittles is right up there. Whoever takes home the crown, whoever ends up in that top spot when we say goodbye is going to get to pick from the mystery packs. From the mystery packs. So Lucas takes strike 1. Nice, Rick. MX, what's up? Go Twins. I am looking forward to the Leaf game. I'm looking forward to a Leaf loss tonight, hopefully. Hopefully these Toronto teams don't mix it around where the Jays lose and the Leafs win, because that wouldn't go well. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe, MX Prods. Welcome to the family. Robbie, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's the 0-2, outside 1-2. Good eye, good eye, good eye. Looks like the Twins are getting their revenge from yesterday. Yeah, Twins had the lead yesterday. Jays fought back. Jays jumped out to an early lead here today, and the Twins came back in a big way. Rubber match will be tomorrow. There you go, Skittles. That's right. Hanging on to the top 3. Glad to hear that, Robbie. This is going to be hit, and it's going to be stopped. A diving play over to first. Just in time. Big defensive play by the Twins. We're going to the 8th. Top of the 8th for Bell, Cartini, and Larnack. Wow. Big diving play to haul this one in. It's going to be, well, the series is going to be 1-1. So it's going to be the bounce back game to see who can take game number 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sad for George Springer as well. I was really hoping Georgie would find his way to get back and get playing, but that's just so unfortunate. Again, if you missed it, Springer taking it off the toe. It's a fractured big toe. How long does a fractured big toe take to heal? Let's see what the AI tells us. A fractured big toe typically takes 6 to 8 weeks to completely heal. While initial pain and swelling usually subside within 1 to 2 weeks, the bone requires over a month to mend. Severe or complex fractures may take longer. So there you go. Pretty similar outcome to Alejandro Kirk. Could be 6 to 8 weeks for George Springer. It says while 6 to 8 weeks is standard, full healing and return to normal activity, particularly for athletes could take up to 3 to 6 months. Wow. So it could be 8 to 12 weeks. I guess we'll have to wait and see how severe it is. Very, very unfortunate situation. Brian, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the community. Thanks everybody for hitting that sub button today. We'll be live tomorrow for tomorrow's game. I hope you'll come back and join us for that one. We're going to have a bunch of streams this week as well. Although, in full transparency, there are some nights we're going to miss. We have a lot of skates coming up and tryouts coming up. So we will bring you as much as we can, but there might be on occasion a stream that we miss due to, well, family stuff. Well, we will be here as much as we possibly can. All right, here comes Josh Bell. Bell is going to step in. Miles does return to the mound. Or sorry, Spencer Kilometer. We'll go here to the pitch cam. A little swing and a miss. 0-2. Do you think that the Jays will be as good as last year? Robbie, I think it's going to take them some time to get back there, but certainly they have the capabilities to do it. Swing and a miss, foul tip. And there's a strikeout. There we go. That's what we need to see. Actually enjoying the Blue Jays this year, considering all their injuries. And that's a valid point, right? There's a lot to look at. You have all the injuries that are going on. You have the illness that's going through. They started without all their starting pitchers. So there's a ton going on. You kind of hope the bats would have got them through it. This is going to be hit to Clement. He's going to pick it up and go to first for 1 down. You would have hoped their bats would have woke up. But if they had to be slow, if they had to have a sluggish start, I'm okay with them doing it in the early part of the year. I'd love that once the pitchers return, the bats wake up and they have the same type of summer as last year. And it's totally possible. Bellatama, we were at a skate yesterday. So we were at a hockey skate, sitting at the arena. It's a good skate. But this be the season, right? As one hockey season ends, all the skates and tryouts pick up for the next. All the teams are kind of made and over the next month or so. Hey, Angela, how's it going? Blue Jays are hungover. Here's the 1-1 in their 4 strike. Nice pitch here by Miles. Very unlikely today, but it's certainly possible. It's certainly possible. Yeah, Robbie, love it. It's my number 1 for sure. For sure. I got to do some push-ups and sit-ups. Got to get back into shape. That one's going to be up high, 2-2. Got to get back on the training program. Need to get back on that training program for sure. This one going to be down low inside, 3-2, another full count. Love playing hockey, not good at it though. That's okay, as long as you have fun with it. Oh, the Duck making his appearance. Baseball, it's easy to let the season get away from you thinking you can repeat. Yeah, you can't look backwards. You got to look forwards. Always got to look forwards. This can be hit up the middle. Valenzuela grabs it. He's going to throw it to Vladdy. And a nice throw and a nice out. There we go. Middle of the 8th. Here we come. Blue Jays going to try to get something going. Ernie Clement Jimenez in Valenzuela. Wow, the way this game is going, I may have a chance to eat dinner before the Leaf game starts. And it's industry boss. We got to come back here. Yeah. True. We got to. 5 runs. Easy. No problem. Young is 1 behind McElroy. Oh, the Masters is heating up. Come on, Rory. Come on, Rory. Why don't I have that on over my shoulder? Watching another hockey game earlier. Let's put this on here. Get some Masters action. Well, even Lauer is just a couple shots back. Oh, nope, he just dropped. Come on, Rory. Minus 12 through 9 here today. Springer injured his toe kicking trash cans yesterday. Jay's hater. That's really funny. Boxing. There's so much sports on. So much sports on. So good. MX, what you don't understand. This gameplay thing. Yeah, it's right now it's just in between warming up some pitches. Oh boy. Poor Springer. Poor Springer. That's so funny. Injured his toe kicking over garbage cans. You know, you want those Pokemon card. Pokemon cards. Hey, B Disney, welcome in. Good to see see. Let's take a look here. All right. We're getting a pitching change. Cody Funderburk coming in. That's a heck of a name. Funderburk against Ernie Clement. Ernie having a tough day. He's 0 for 2. Nice, Rick. Oh, that's awesome. Rick, it looks good. Ernie going to hit this one. Drop, and it does. Base hit. Ernie Clement is going to get it going. Ernie. Ernie Clement. Rick, that's awesome. Thank you for sending. Very cool. All right, here comes Jimenez. Move the runner over, Himmy. This one is going to be up high. I would almost drop a bunt at this point. Hey, Java, what's going on? I'm actually not sure. I'd have to double check. Here's the pitch, swinging away. Jimenez with a strike. Robbie and Emily, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome into the community. You sure hope so. Don't bunt, he says. Don't bunt. 1-1 or 2-1 now. 2-1 is the count. Funderburk. Man, it sounds like a ripoff cartoon show. Funderburk. Oh, like Thundercats. This one is going to be up high. 3-1. Funderburk. What a great name. This one coming through. Gigi, feel free to send me a note. I'd be happy to chat offline with you. Thunderbirds. 3-1 now. Jimenez. Outside. He's going to walk. So there we go. 2 on. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's go. 2 on. Nobody out. Here comes the kid, Valenzuela. He's 0 for 2 today. Now, I probably would have pitch hit somebody here. Cole Sands is getting warmed up. But with Valenzuela having a little bit of the struggles, I probably would put somebody in. I would probably put Okamoto in or someone to pitch hit. But Valenzuela going to foul off the first pitch. Still 7-2. That's right. Jay's trying to rally here. Robbie, I hope not. This is going to be hit hard. Drop. No, it's going to fly to right field. Tagging up. Ernie is going to move to third. He's going to slide in there. So at least he did advance the runner. So with one down, we got runners on the corners. And now Straw is going to check in. So Straw comes in. Yeah, GG, no problem at all. All right, 1 down, 2 on. If you need to turn it around, now's the time to turn it around. Funderburk getting set to face Straw. Straw pitch hitting here for, well, he checked in earlier for Springer. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike. Hey, Patrick, welcome in. Oh, boy. Here's the pitch, and again, a pop foul. Going to go to 0-2 here on Straw. Straw, come on, dude. Just put a deep fly ball scores a run, but if you could put this into play, that would be ideal. I don't think we're asking a lot, right? Yeah, Roger seems to be. This is going to be pop foul again, stays at 0-2. Coming up 7 o'clock tonight, it's the Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers. We'll be live for that one as well. Hope you'll come join us for some NHL hockey. We'll be checking in around the league, making sure we have you covered for all the games. The 0-2, he's going to ground this one foul. Oh, Angela, don't say that. Don't put that out in the universe. But you're probably right. Right, Peter? Let's go. Cubbies tied it in the 9th. Nothing beats a comeback in the 9th. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. It's shallow center. The catch is made. Here comes Ernie. No, he's going to pull back. He is not going to run. It was not deep enough. And here comes Varsho. So the Blue Jays now with 2 down here in the 8th have runners on the corners. He's okay. Ernie's got some okay speed, but just not deep enough. And Varsho, he had that 2-run home run in the 1st. Can he ding it up again here in the 8th? It looks like, I guess they just reset the system. That was weird. So here's the pitch down low. I don't know what they just did to the system, but apparently the catcher is up to bat and the Blue Jay batter is catching. Going to be 2-0 now. All right, as they get their technology sorted out. That was so bizarre. Love technology. Varsho set the 2-0. Swings, hits it right up the middle. And that's going to be an easy out. The Blue Jays are retired. We're going to the top of the 9th inning, folks. Top of the 9th inning. Likes that miles to kilometers jersey. It's a great idea. It is awesome. It is so cool. All right, coming up in the 9th, it's going to be Lee Kreidler in Buxton. And it looks like Spencer Kilometers is going to be back out to pitch. Unreal. Not a great day. You know what, Jeremy? I really haven't even been paying much attention to that. I believe it is open. It is a nice day in Toronto. The sun is shining. It's a little cool, but I actually haven't really been paying much attention. I know. Oh, that's one of the things the Blue Jays have struggled with so far this season. And part of it is due to the lack of hitting. Is runners left on base has been a real challenge for this crew. It's 68 degrees. Okay, here it says roof is closed. So there you go. Roof is closed. 68 degrees here in Toronto. So it's a cool day, but it is a nice day. Sun is shining out here. The Rogers Center. All right, let me see. Do I have that stat handy here? Runner left. They've left 3 on base today, so that's not so bad. In the past, it's been much worse. So here we go. Top of the 9th, the Blue Jays. It's now or never. They got to get a quick 1-2-3 inning, and they got to turn it all around. Mr. Little George, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. We appreciate that very much. Thanks for helping us grow. So we will be back tomorrow for the wrap-up game of this series. First pitch by Miles in their first strike. The whole AL East isn't. No, they're not, Joe. Everybody is struggling, and that's a good thing. Thank you, dude. Just came in clutch. There it is, Hunter. Pitch is going to be in there for a ball. That's right, Lauer. We may get a chance to eat. I was not expecting this. What do I do with all this time between games? Up high. He went around 1-2. 1-2. Good pitch. We got hour and a half or so till the Leaf game. I'm shocked. Extra innings at Wrigley. Here's the 1-2 inside. Valenzuela trying to position this ball over, trying to steal some strikes the way Kirky does, but has not been able to accomplish that feat as well. Here's the 2-2. This is going to be hit. Running over Schneider with a good play to Vladdy in time. 1 down. Cubbies and Pirates now all squared up at 3s. The Royals over the White Sox 1-0. Reds 5-1 over the Angels. The Athletics beating up over the Mets 7-1. Wow. The Blue Jays took care of the Athletics, but the Athletics with some wins over the Yankees and now the Mets. Pretty good. Pretty good. So here comes Kreidler with 1 out. A long bat wobble. Had to be quick as the pitch count was down to 1. Sends that one in 87, just outside 1-0. Kreidler 0 for 3 today, ground out, strikeout, and of course the grounded into a double play. Miles taking a long look, delivers, and this is going to be turned on, but foul. Strike 1. You have Rogers Center of one of your favorite stadiums. That's interesting. I don't mind it. It's old now. It seems to be so far behind the times. What was Lauer doing? Aiden, he struggled today. He really did. This one catches the edge. Strike 2 call. So 1-2 on Kreidler. Come on, Miles. Put him away. Let's move this right along. This is going to be popped up. Not playable. Stays at 1-2. Yeah, Riley, it's awesome. Joe, you think 26 and 27. Here's the 1-2 up high. Going to go to 2-2. Jay's pitching and sloppy defense clear. Yeah, well, the defense hasn't been bad today. In previous games, the defense has been horrible. It hasn't been bad today. Here's a 2-2. This one is going to be punched. On the run, a running sliding catch. Nicely done by Nathan Lucas. 2 down, 2 down. 1 more to go. OJC, thank you for the follow. No, DJ, you're not allowed. That's right, Jason. Nice catch there. Vladdy applauding that. Got to take some key moments away, and that was definitely an important catch. So here comes Buxton back at the top of the lineup. 1 for 4 today. Had a single in the 3rd, scored a run. Miles looking to put him away. This one is going to be popped up 0-2. We'll see, Aiden. It's going to be a tough one. It is going to be a tough one. Thanks, DJK, hitting that follow button. Oh, boy. The good news, and that's right, as they're talking, everybody is going to be available tomorrow. Mad Max will be on the mound. Harris, welcome in. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. All right, folks. We are going bottom of the 9th inning. Bottom of the 9th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Jesus Sanchez, and Davis Schneider. The force is in their bats. No, Springer, again, we'll have to wait and see what they do for imaging and whatnot. Springer is probably going to be 6 to 8 weeks, unfortunately. Caden, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. Chrissy, thanks so much for the follow. If you're not following along or you're not subscribed to the channel over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe for us, because we are cruising right along. Next stop, 420 over on the tubes. And of course, we're approaching 9K over on the talk. Maple Leafs doing excellent tank impersonation. Yeah, we'll see, David. We need the Kraken. We need the Kraken and Panthers to win today. That'll help us out a lot. Samuel, thank you for that follow. Locked in. Got to get locked in. And thank you for the gift as well, the finger heart. May, welcome in. Hitting that like button as well. Likes crucial. Deshaun, thank you for hitting that follow. Itai coming in as well. Basketball hitting that follow. Everybody's jumping in now, coming through. Where the Jets at? Jets had an outside chance. I don't think they are in contention anymore. Let's take a little peek over. At 82 points, they are 3 points out with about 4 games left to go. So, I mean, I guess technically they have a chance, but they'd have to jump over Nashville and LA. So that would be something if the Jets could pull it off. Master, that is a question I'd love to know the answer to. Itai, thank you so much. OJC right now, yes, indeed. All right, Cole Sands is going to check in. Sands is set. First pitch in there for a strike to Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Now is the time, Vladdy. Got to get some things on base. Panthers don't need to worry about anything. They won 2 consecutive cups. They're fine. That's right. And you know what, Skittles, I kind of say, you know, Toronto, the Maple Leafs have been in the last 9 years have been in the playoffs. So to miss 1 year, I'm okay with. I feel bad for teams like the Buffalo Sabres, but this is their first time in 14 years getting in the playoffs. But hopefully the Leafs figure it out for next year. Hopefully the Blue Jays can figure it out by the time the Brewers series starts. We did a little NFL. We did a little Buffalo Bills games towards the end of the season. Of course, Buffalo being closest to Toronto, and I'm such a homer. Bills are kind of my team. Vladdy all squared away in the count here, 2-2. Sands looking. Vladdy gonna put this one foul. Just foul. Wish Milwaukee had an NHL team. We could be called the Milwaukee Warriors. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. It's the consecutive playoff teams that shouldn't be worried. Like, yes, the Leafs need some changes. Panthers on paper, they're still the best. And Vladdy going to hit this one up the middle. Base hit by Vladimir Guerrero. Nobody out, 1 on. Let's turn the cap around, get the rally going. Yeah, Skittles, they're still the best. They had, don't forget all the injuries Florida had this year. Hey, Keep 6, what's up, buddy? They didn't want to use up, Minnie wasn't scoring any more runs, so they didn't want to impact their bullpen. They want to let them rest up. So here comes Sanchez. Sandy is set. Sands delivers. Sanchez going to foul this one off. Through the sands of time. Sanchez is 0 for 3 tonight. I'm waiting for his bat to get going like everybody else. Seven 2. Here's the pitch. Toronto Walker, what time is it at tomorrow? We're gonna have the Jays game going tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I believe I have something at like 7:40 tomorrow. So 6 o'clock. Yeah, I think that's why I didn't schedule it. This is going to be popped up. It's going back, back, back. Goodbye, baby. Sanchez goes yard, a 2-run dinger. As he falls off that one, a home run. Thank the heavens. The Blue Jays, with nobody out, all of a sudden making a 3-1 game. 406 feet. Sanchez says, see you later. There we go. Vladdy and Sanchez doing a little handshake thingy. There we go. We turn the hat around. The jacket is on. Boom. Is this the start of more to come? Blue Jays put one on. Sanchez goes yard. That's going to bring up Schneider now. Now we got things cooking. Come on, Schneider. That was a monster. He lost his balance. He swung at it and he kind of fell backwards a little bit. It was Sanchez that hit the homer. Vladdy was on first. 3 more to go. Samuel, thanks for those gifts. Camden, what's going on? Thank you for the rose. So let's go. Let's keep this party moving. Schneider, first pitch in there for a strike. Big swing. It's the comeback. Here's the pitch down low. 1-1. Gonna even it up. Oh boy. So they had a note on the jacket before saying, "Dear jacket, please wake up." It was pretty funny. I didn't catch what this one said. I think it said, "Thank you for waking up," or something like that. This one in there for strike 1 and 2. Danny, no. So Sands in pitching right now. Sands is pitching. Davis Schneider, he's 0 for 3 today. He's going to hit this one right to third. A long throw in time, 1 down. Schneider is retired. A tough game for him. Nathan Lucas also having a tough game today. He's 0 for 2. He got hit by a pitch earlier today. And then the Jays hit into a double play, weren't able to capitalize on him taking one for the team. Thank you, dear jacket. Thank you for waking up. Let's keep it going. I love it. Thank you, Chrissy. Here's the pitch to Lucas. He's going to foul that one back. 0-1. Hey, Blue Eyes, what's going on? From Ontario, watching from Dominican right now. Keep your lucky hat like that. I will. Welcome in. Jose, welcome in as well. The Dodgers. That's funny. Ellis, welcome in from Nova Scotia. 3 more. Watching from Alberta, welcome in. Alex, how's it going? Come on, folks. We got this, Blue Jays. Here's the 0-2. Swing, keeps it foul, defends that plate. That was a good pitch. Had to swing at it. The roof is closed. Watching from Vegas. Coco, nice. Are you on the strip or are you just from Vegas? Watching from Moncton. Sweet edits. Twig, how's it going from Victoria? This one misses outside, 1 and 2. Mel from New Brunswick. Bella's giving the shout outs. Name from good old NL. Inside, swinging at this pitch. Foul that one off. Count stays at 1 and 2. Alex, they're suffering from the curse of big contracts. From Thunder Bay, welcome in. Hey, Ty. That's really funny. Watching from Brazil, Samuel. Nice. Nice, Lloyd. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in at all. I love that we're going through the shout outs. Nathan Lucas trying to keep this one going. 1 out. This pitch coming in. This is going to be hit sharply to first base. Oh, there's the second out. Jays are down to their last out. Hey, John. Down to their last out. Hey, Shadow from Nova Scotia. Secret, how's it going? Here's Ernie Clement. Ernie going to step in. Esau, welcome in. Sands to Clement. Oh, almost hit him. Inside, he had to spin away. 1-0. Karen Canada, it is my pleasure. Thanks for being here. OJC, right now, I'd say it's Ernie. Big fan of Ernie. Ernie's going to turn on this one, hitting it to third. A couple pumps over to first in time. And this one is done. The Jays won yesterday. Minnesota's going to win today. They take this one after the Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead. Did not go the way we hoped it would. Oh, man. That was a tough one. That was a tough game for sure. Blue Jays 2 in the first, 2 in the ninth. Bookends. That's all they got. 4 runs on 5 hits. Minnesota, a 7-run third inning. And that was all they got. 7 in the third on 6 hits. It was just an ugly game. Max Scherzer on the mound tomorrow, and we will be back for that one. I hope you'll come and join us for that. Ryan takes the win. Lauer takes the loss. The bats not great for the Blue Jays today, but we did get a couple of big ones. Varsho had a 2-run home run, as did Sanchez, and that was pretty sweet. The bad news for the Blue Jays is George Springer left the game with a fractured big toe. He's going to be out sometimes. And so let's see. We got one thing we got to do before we say goodbye. Skittles is on the top of the list. Skittles, you are the top. So Skittles, you win the cards. You are at the top. Way to go, Skittles. How did you pull that one off? Skittles overcoming from the third, jumps up to first. Skittles, do you want 1, 2, 3, or 4? Pick your number, and I'll let you know who you got. So Skittles, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then we'll take care of this. Skittles takes number 3. All right, let's pull number 3, and Skittles, we're going to tell you who you've got. It is going to be from Tampa Bay. You got a Josh Lowe. From the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. From the A's, Jacob Lopez. From the Astros, Taylor Trammell. And from the Giants, Rafael Devers. So there you go. That is your pack. If you want to send me a message, I'll get your mailing information and we'll package that up and send it out to you. So congrats, Skittles. Excellent job being number 1 on the list. More cards to be given away in future streams as well as other things. So you never know when you may become a winner. So congrats, Skittles. All right, thanks, folks. We got time for a bite to eat before the Leafs get going in an hour and a half. We'll see you over there. We'll see you tomorrow for those that aren't going to join us for the Maple Leafs and Florida Panthers. We will see you tomorrow for the last game of this series between these two teams, the Blue Jays and the Twins, as they're going to look to close this one out. Thank you to all the moderators. Appreciate you so very much. Thank you so much to Ann and Scotty for the super chats today. Thanks for everybody on TikTok, Camden, Samuel, Maddox for dropping in the gifts. To everybody who hit those likes, those subscribes, those follows, thank you so much for helping support our channel and helping us continue to grow. We look forward to doing it again with you tomorrow. To all of our channel members, thank you so much for supporting us with membership. It is so important to us, and we're going to be doing something special coming up very soon. All right, it's time to go to eat because we got some Leafs and Panthers coming up. Have a great afternoon and evening. We'll see you later, or we'll see you tomorrow From all of us at the Samuel B12 Experience, thanks for being a fan, and we'll see you on the flip side. Peace, love, and let's enjoy some sports. See ya.